Welcome. I went and did a little bit of gold mining yesterday, and I took a buddy with. I think we went to 2 spots, but we hit like 3 spots in the one spot. You get what I'm saying? And made about 2 5-gallon buckets of pay dirt. It ended up with like 15 flakes of gold for all day. We still had to come home and back to the shop, I should say, and run everything in the concentrates through the Millertable. And since it's all set up, I thought this would be a good time to run this bag of pay dirt I got from Jason, Mr. Flower Gold Wizard Extraordinaire. I got this at the last Patreon outing, and oh boy, I don't know if you could see in there, but there's like sparkly things and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna dump it in there. Oh, I got a pretty shiny rock. Looky there. Oh man, where'd it go? There it is. Look at that. My wife's been tumbling rocks for a while here, and whoops, she is gonna like that. Oh, there's another one in there. I see a lot of sparkles, like mica or yeah. There's got to be a good 5 pounds of gold in there, I'm sure of it. So I'm I don't know if seems as if though my water flow is low. I'm going to pause this, get the battery charger out. Pretty sure that's all it's going to be. Be right back. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I fixed my water flow issue. There was a little chunk of schmutz in my pump. In the meantime, since now that I've gotten a chance to look at this and seen all the big chunky things in there, I'm going to run it through my kitchen strainer and eliminate everything but the huge nuggets of gold. And oh, my wife is in the garage with me. She's changing a starter on her Jeep and just realized that I have the shop light plugged into the battery charger, but I don't need the battery charger, honey. That wasn't the issue. And on top of that, the really cool snap-on magnetic light is right there as well, which I looked for that forever the other day and realized it was stuck to the side of the hoist. So, I actually came out here, guys, to change the starter for her, and then I didn't. And I decided I would do this to warm up, and just as I started shooting the video, she walked in. So, okay. This is the big nuggets of gold that I'm sure Jason put in there. Oh, look at that one. It's huge. I don't know if you'll see it. It's not gold though. Fool's gold. But the shiny rocks are cool. Oh, there's another. Don't know what it is. But we're gonna set this off to the side. Sticky rocks. Now we're going to take all of this, pour it into there like that. Oh boy, I don't know. I seem to be losing water again. We will try this. It could just be because I got stuff sitting on my table. Okay, back again. A little pause for the cause. I got stuff in my way, so I had nowhere to set things down at. Don't have a whole lot of space, but there it is, the first couple of spoonfuls, and oh, look at that piece of wire gold. That's pretty cool. Can you see that on the camera? Well, of course. Focus. Right there, that spot. Focus. It's not going to focus, but there is a piece of wire gold right there. Look at that big pile of gold. That's 2 spoonfuls. That's more gold than I found the last 3 times I went out prospecting. But I am in a spot not necessarily known for gold. This isn't going to take long to run at all. The last one of these I did was that black poison with so much black sand, I couldn't believe it. It was an insane amount of black sand. And this thing just ate through it. You had to be patient with it. And you see the full end, so it does, I'm going to angle you this way just a little bit. It does build up at that end some. And, boy, I have lost everything. Where is my paintbrush? I just had it. Literally just had it. That's what I get for moving stuff around on myself. So, I do actually have right there a speck of gold made it down. Not very often I see it get past the line there, but I'm going to just sweep this all up. You guys, can you see all this gold in here? If you support the Flower Gold Wizard on his Patreon page, and then come to his meet and greets and his Patreon outings, and sometimes just for no reason at all, he'll pick your name. I don't know how he does it. He's got a way of picking names that's Patreon approved. It has absolutely nothing to do with balls. And, because Patreon doesn't approve doing a random ball draw. So you gotta be a Patreon member and then watch those videos to see the rewards. But man, look at that pile of gold. That is just amazing. And that was he just gave that away. That was just because he's a good guy and I was in the right place at the right time. And that was like 3 spoonfuls or 4 spoonfuls, whatever you happen to see. If you watch this all the way from the beginning, you see I just sorted through that stuff and I've got it set behind here and I'm just scooping it out of this pan. Look at all that gold. I'm going to have to stop and sweep it all up again. And I do sweep down here just to help look for anything that might have snuck by. Like I said, it's not very often I get gold down below this chalkboard paint. I am trying to do this as fast as I can so this doesn't turn into a 30-minute YouTube video. But I'm also trying to take my time so I don't have to help with that starter. She didn't hear me, I don't think. Maybe. Oh, she's mumbling. She must have heard me. How's it going over there, honey? Did you unhook your battery cable? That's what it says to do first. No, that's the right starter. I looked at it.
What's the plug? It's on my starter, it's not on this one.
Oh, maybe it's not the right starter. Well, it's only one wire. I mean, the plug probably just on that terminal. And you got to put the terminal on this starter. But it's been a while since I changed one, but I'm pretty sure it's that 3-bolt starter. Either way, pull yours out, because no matter what, I have one of your old starters here, and if I have to take it apart and use the two starters to make one good one, I will do that for you. The plastic part on the end of her starter that the wires bolt to broke. So she ordered a new Amazon starter. They ordered it on Saturday or Friday, and then they delivered it today. And she's got to deliver mail in the morning, so she needs it fixed. We do have a backup Jeep, but it's got some issues right now also. Alrighty, look at that pile just grow and grow and grow. Look at that awesome, awesome gold. I honestly have gotten better at panning because I've been practicing. But I lose gold over the edge. When we were panning down by the river the other day, I had like 3 specks in my pan, and then I tried to pan it down, and I got it all panned down, and I only had 2 specks in my pan. So I just like my little homemade miller table, and there's another couple of videos about this on my YouTube that you can see more in depth. This is what we're getting down to. Look at that. You can see the gold right there in the pan. Which Jason called that a tap to the top. Looky there. I don't really have enough water in there to make it work right. Got a call from my boy today. He shot a mule deer out in Montana. I said, that's freaking awesome. And oh, by the way, I'm coming to see you in the spring. And we're going gold mining together. And he is all excited about that. He says he's been doing a little bit here and there. And he says he finds gold, but he finds a bunch of other stuff too, and he doesn't really know how to tell the difference. And I says, hey, you got to watch the Flower Gold Wizards channel and a couple other ones like it. Because those guys will take the steps, take the time to talk you through. There's one piece that made it down there. But I will say, everything I've learned about gold mining, I learned on YouTube. I've been talking with some of these guys firsthand. Jason's buddy Dave from Montana. He's got a place in Butte, which is only about a 35-45 minute ride from where my son's at. Hard rock mine, from what I understand, he's got out there. I am totally looking forward to me and the wife taking a little trip with the camper and some shovels and hitting up some spots out there with the boy and his girlfriend. Look at that. There's a lot of sparklies down here. I don't know if they're gold or not. They don't seem to be sitting. Well, there's one. Well, the last time I ran this, that black poison, let my cleanup table here dry out. The next time I turned it on, there was like 5 pieces of gold. I don't know if they were down in the well. Where they ended up. But I was much obliged to add them to my pile. We're just gonna dump this. That isn't working so well. Use my snuffer bottle backwards here. Oh, geez, look at that. You see that line of gold right there? Shouldn't have ran it across the riffles, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, all right. I use this handy dandy drinking water. You just hate when the gold gets stuck in your pan. Look at that. As nicely as that's cleaned up, I might just leave it right in there. And oh, I know what I can do. I've got another little sucker I can suck it out of and squirt it back onto the Millertable with. Oh, alright, so here's something I shouldn't have done. Look at that. I poured that water down and blew all my gold off. And I wasn't even watching to see. Oh, I'm sure I lost some. Awesome. I get to run those tailings again. Which I was going to do anyway, but I didn't want to do them because I made a mistake and dumped too much water in. Well, part of the learning curve, I guess. I'll get this shit figured out one of these days. I'll have to edit that out. Didn't mean to say poop, sorry. Alright, go. Yeah. Thought I was dumping it far enough into the well there that it wasn't going to make a difference. But it indeed made a difference. And now I'm working against gravity. And the water current to bring it all back upstream. Alright, one thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to lower this down. Yes, my Millertable has screws that allow me to adjust it. Oh, I do have it on spacers, which I just kicked one out. That'll change the angle of this angle by quite a bit there. Alright. Back to losing all of my stuff. Well, trying to use that antifreeze tester one-handed is not working. One more try here. That's better. Any of this stuff, trying to do it one-handed never works out super well, but I'll get it. Okay. Hopefully that will do. Oh, I need a better sucker. We're going to call that good enough for now. I will suck those up with my sucker bottle. So there you have it. That is my, what I didn't blow off the end, pile of gold from free bag of Paydirt I got from Mr. Flower Gold Wizard. I will go through the rest of this cool stuff. See what other gems might be in there. Definitely see some sparkly mica stuff. The polished rocks, and I'll have to look and make sure that he didn't put any nuggets in there for me. But yeah, sparkly rocks will definitely go into the wife's collection. And I do still have one more sweep to the top to do. There's a little bit down there at the bottom of ultra fine. And go all the way across. There's a piece stuck on the table there. I got it out. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Scanner's got some action going on in the background. Somebody's getting arrested by my favorite cop, Mr. Number 149. I mean that, he's literally one of my favorite cops. I won't get into how or why, but just trust me, he's one of the good guys. Okay. Still see a little bit of sparklies down here. Back this off a little bit more, just because, you know, we just do that. We'll pull a ½ inch out of it. I did have it running pretty steep. The stuff we had yesterday had a ton of clay in it. Didn't want to move. So we had it up at a pretty good angle. Oh yeah, looky there. There is definitely some dust I was losing, which is good. It'll give me a reason to run them tailings one more time. Thank you all for watching. I am not going to suck that up on camera, but believe me, that is going to go right in there with the rest of my lifetime collection. And thanks again for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and all that other neat stuff. I'm not really trying to make a super popular YouTube channel, but I'm going to keep adding videos, so it'll be like this and other interesting stuff. Some ceramic tile stuff, that's the thing I do. Maybe the occasional mechanic job. Putting a starter in a Jeep. There's plenty of putting a starter in a Jeep videos on the internet, though. There isn't that many of us doing the gold thing. Have a great day. Always check your rocks. Looking through my rocks. Found that bad boy. Always check your rocks. Come on, focus, man, focus. There we go. Yeah. Focus. Tink. Always check your rocks. Finding this nugget in my rocks, I decided to dump them all out on the Miller table. I found all those little specks of gold and 1, 2, 3 more nugget picker looking thingies. And I let all my rocks run into a kitchen strainer so I get them all back. I'm liking this Miller table more and more. The other rocks just ran right down. It works pretty darn good.